Thank you so much. I'm your brother, this regret. You see, in a country governed by law, Buhari, the president of Nigeria, ought to have been impeached by now. This man had been borrowing illegally. To borrow is simple. Submit your loan request to the National Assembly for approval. They will look at it, know what the money will be used for, before they will consider approving the loan. But for over 6 years, a lawless president with a lawless APC government was busy borrowing money without National Assembly approval. They were busy borrowing money for whatever be the reason. But because the intention was not right, they refused to make it public that they were borrowing. And now when they know they will soon leave office in about 3 weeks, they submitted to the National Assembly the most notorious, the most dangerous in the history of Nigeria, a National Assembly of playboys, whether they are drug addicts or people who just want to sabotage their country. They made themselves a rubber stamp Senate, that whatever the president presents, they will pass it. That is how President Buhari submitted a request for them to approve 22.7 trillion naira advances from the CBN, already utilized, without specifying what the money was used for. He made an additional request of 1 trillion naira approval, totaling 23.7 trillion naira request. The Senate president said, okay, what they will do will be to set up a committee to liaise with the Ministry of Finance and find out what the money was used for. The president who made the request demanding for approval for the money never stated what it was used for. It's now a committee that will go to the ministry to request for information as to what they have done with over 23.7 trillion. What a country. What a country. What a country of playboys. What a country of men who refuse to use their brain. Leaders who are out to sabotage their country, create hardship, create poverty, loot the treasury. A man was borrowing. He knows what the law says. Because no character, no learning. Clueless government. Wicked, evil, borrowing without approval. You already know you have a rubber stamp Senate of men who are just after their personal interest, privileges of the office. They are not there to serve anybody. So why not submit to them as you have been submitting? They will also approve, just as they have approved now. But so people will not hear about it. So people will not know the degree to which he's borrowing. He decided to keep them secret. Continue to draw money. It's now Senate that is cooking up what the money was used for. The committee now came back and submitted a report. If there is revenue shortfall, then the president will borrow. And some of these advances were given to the states. No state was mentioned. What was given to the state was not mentioned. That is how the rubber stamp Senate, sabotaging the Nigerian people, serving their selfish interest, quickly approved 22.7 trillion naira advances to the federal government that had already accumulated close to 200 billion naira interest. That is the situation we'll find ourselves. In a country governed by law, Buhari will be removed from office and prosecuted. The CBN governor will be prosecuted. But who will do that? Who will do that? In a country that is in darkness, in a country where their leaders are just living behind time, they can do anything, practically anything, and get away with it. But you see why they do not want Nigerians to take back their country. You see why P2B was rigged out. Because he will not tolerate this thing. He will ask questions as to what the money was used for. That is why they want Tinubu to take over, who will cover up all the looting. As of today, Nigeria is believed to be owing about 77 trillion naira. Over 60 trillion was borrowed by this administration. So they want somebody that will cover it up, who will not ask questions as to what the money was used for, who will not ask questions as to the crude oil theft, who will not ask questions as to the refineries they have granted, spending trillions of naira on maintenance just for the fund of it. As for the subsidy they have been using to loot the treasury, they do not want a leader that will ask questions. They just want somebody who will cover up everything for them. That's why they do not want the vote of the Nigerian people on the 25th of February 2023 to count. A credible government will surely come. And those who have committed one crime or the other will be made to face the law. They will dance to a very hot music. The law will play for them. This nonsense must stop. Thank you and God bless you.